Hey Cancer, how's it going? This is Gwen. I'm here to do an impromptu timeless reading for you. These impromptu readings I'm just very much drawn to your sign. I start thinking about it and Spirit comes through with messages. And so I call them timeless because, I trust that in divine timing, the messages will reach the recipients, So if you were drawn here today, welcome. I'm sure there's messages in this impromptu reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So I'm doing my readings a little bit different. It's important in 2022 now that doing things just a little outside of the box. Big messages coming through from Spirit. That's going to be a big message for you too, going forward into 2022, Cancer. So I'm using Cards Against Humanity. I've been adding them into the, random spreads and whatnot. And in like in social gatherings, just pulling out a card randomly, intuitively, and working into the conversation, providing humor. Humor's so important right now. So let's see what we've got for the sign of Cancer. Normally I don't use the black deck, but in the readings that I've recorded today, Spirit's like, a reading is a full box. We're emptying the box because there is no box. So we're going to start with the prompt, see where that leads us. Realize these are general readings. It might provide you with an insight. It might provide you with a laugh. It may make no damn sense. A lot of them, though, like I'm telling you, Spirit's been coming through and it's been really super fun. So remember, Spirit also has a sense of humor. And that there's a big message about lightness of spirit and lightening up. And laughter does break up the darkness. The spirit anyways. It's like such a high vibration. So what is the prompt, y'all, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? There it is. Oh, there's two of them. Why do I hurt all over? Oh, wow, Cancer. I don't know what that's about. Why do I hurt all over? Your body is a finely tuned instrument, okay? So do we have emotions trapped in the body? Right? Do we need to stretch? Right? Because as we grow, then, we need to be mindful of stretching too, especially if we're in a position where we sit a lot, and a lot of jobs, even in the Matrix, require if you don't have a real active lifestyle, you could be sedentary. So like get up and move and stretch. It's so important for your muscles. Why do I hurt all over? Very interesting. We'll see what other cards want to come out, but if you've been to the doctor, and you just can't figure it out, maybe it's, trapped anxiety. It could be, an autoimmune, because when we have dis-ease in our thoughts, then that, and dis-ease in our emotions, our stomach is our emotional body. Are we taking care of the stomach? What we're putting into it, that sort of thing. How's our mind? How are we thinking about ourselves, right? Right? So, why do I hurt all over? White people like. White people like. Very interesting. Okay. I think it was the most important. Why do I hurt all over, too? Okay. When I say we're a finely tuned instrument, it's about the chakras, right? So, if your lower back is hurting, then it's just a root chakra problem. And why is it that you're not rooted or grounded or feeling home, like safe? You know what I'm saying? If your hips are sore, then is it, not feeling supported? Is the upper back, are you burdened? Or you have a lot of sinus issues, these all have spiritual meanings too. Consistent sinus issues is like trapped emotions. The tears aren't meant to be kept, right? You know, and what we breathe, even just being in the matrix with the chemicals in the atmosphere and whatever, you know, like it's important for, like, as we're healing, that our sinuses be cleansed out, especially if we're not crying. Just saying, Cancer. Okay, so what do we got for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's timeless reading. Wow. A fetus. Could be speaking to somebody that's pregnant, soon to be pregnant in this coming year. Depends on who. Or you also could be birthing a new idea. The fetus in the womb. I know there was a couple other black cards out here now too. I'm not going to go into that. Get sidetracked here. So we've got a fetus. What else for Cancer? Fertility. Birthing a new idea. Possibly pregnancy. The KKK. I've got the white people out here now. The white people like the KKK. Yes, they do. KKK. Bear with me too, because I realized in the Libra reading too that sometimes I want to rush through a reading and try to understand it, and there's a message in that too. Allow the messages to come and let me build the story, because Spirit actually does tie it all together in the end. It could be something really silly, and you know, but the KKK and white people like, that's a definite connection, you know, like penis. We've got penis envy out here. I'm sorry, but that's too funny. It's an inside joke, but somebody just messaged me while I was saying penis envy, and so that was funny, and it was masculine. Penis envy. Okay, that's, you know, that's definitely somebody that's in their ego, you know. Envious kind of energy. J.D. Power and his associates. So I feel like there's some, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, the story's coming together now. You could be battling. You could be fighting for your child in a lawsuit. J.D. Power and his associates is like a law firm, okay? And we've got the KKK here, and this penis envy and a fetus. It's about a child. Protecting your child from somebody that's not very good, the KKK, you know, what that supports. Why do I hurt all over? Because I'm worried, because I'm stressed about this. What else? Is there anything else in this pile? I've got half of the deck done, so we've emptied half of the box so far. We've got 4 cards. That's it? That one? Okay. By the way, reach out to me if you're looking for a personal private reading. I have more abilities than I even ever realized. So, but I have been practicing and doing mediumship readings, so I can tune into past over loved ones' energy and bring you messages. Actually, kind of like proving the skeptic in me wrong today in several readings. So definitely reach out to me through email, message me on Facebook, Mystic Gwyn. Follow me on Instagram, Mystic Gwyn. Okay. Would love to contact your loved ones for you. That one takes a little bit more energy from me, so they're definitely a little bit more expensive than the typical reading. So, but Spirit's loving that I'm even incorporating cards like this in, because some of the spirits are not speaking in the language of my cards. You know, they could be. I have religious roots underneath. I grew up in that kind of family, so you know, like I feel like I can relate to a lot of different spirits. And, you know, even the skeptic spirit, especially by providing them such cards like this, where it's like a fun game, and Spirit loves a game too. So there's one. Okay. And they can be more specific in their words, key words to trigger you to think about something, an event, that sort of thing. There's no pictures for me to intuit, you know, like interpret. So yeah, it's the words that trigger the thought, that trigger the memory, the trigger, you know, the connection. An oversized lollipop. See, very child energy here. Just singing the child, this tiny little face and this large lollipop like that you would get at like Disneyland or something. Okay? A fetus, an oversized lollipop. Penis envy, an oversized lollipop. Hey, this one's being really easy. I don't want to say anything, knock on wood, because the Libra reading, man, that one was embarrassing the shit out of me, the cards that were coming out. Let's see what this one is. I spoke too soon. This is crude. I have no idea what it means. Well, I do. But it's very crude, so I apologize in advance for those faint at heart. This is Cards Against Humanity, though. You can ring my bell, ring my bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Pooping in a laptop and closing it. Shit on this. It's like, you're fucking sick of the internet world. You're sick and tired of seeing the same old shit on your feed. You'd really like to take a shit on somebody who's not treated your child kindly. I feel that. Poop on a laptop and close it. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, I love these cards. Oh, I love you, cards. Be kind to me, cards. Let's just tell the real story, though. We are telling the real story, Spirit says. Look at that. Here's one. Poor life choices. Okay, so I feel like you're holding on to some sort of guilt, regret, and that's why you hurt all over, too. Trapped feelings, remorseful feelings about what happens to your child. You know, and that was in the past, and you know better. You know better now, Cancer. Something about poor life choices, okay. So it'd probably be a poor life choice to poop in a laptop. Okay, so this card is very interesting. This card wanted to hop back up into the box and be shuffled back through, but I'm just going to pull it out because we've got one little stack left to go. Axe body spray. Axe. That's what I'm thinking of. Axe. The axe. Cut this shit out of your life. And it's so overpowering. Okay? The smell of axe in general. And it's probably not something good for us to smell. And I already talked about this in this reading. The penis envy, the axe body spray, the JD Power and Associates. It's the laptop, the KKK. It's very lawyer, car salesman-ish, egotistical male energy. That was coming out there. Sorry, it is. My face. Axe body spray. With hiding a bunch of stank underneath. That's why it's got to be so thick. I like natural body odor on man. Like, don't cover it up with that Old Spice. I appreciate deodorant. Thank you. Yes. But, you know. Okay. Anything else? This is the last little stack. Whatever you got to say to Cancer, we'll go wrap it up in a neat little bow right here. Tidy little package. Because the box is empty. See, now the box goes away. There's no more box. We unpack the box. No more box. We're outside of the box. Oh, when I said that, we're outside of the box. Try to think outside of the box in this situation. Think like a good, strong gorilla. Gorilla energy coming in for you. Think about how protective a gorilla is, especially if they're young. Okay? There is a tribe aspect that I feel with that, but just a super motherly energy, protective energy with it. A good, strong gorilla, but it's also like making me think of a masculine energy that's very hairy. You know what I'm saying? That is very protective of you. Like you could switch roles, switch cross watchers if you're watching too. This could make sense, but connection with the gorilla. Okay, and the gorilla is fierce. It's a time for you to be fierce, Cancer. Especially when it's protecting its home base. You know what I'm saying? Why is this over here? So, only you know why your body's hurting all over. But like I said, it's in the mind and it's in the heart. It's in the emotions that we keep trapped in our body. Okay? I don't know why I'm shuffling again. I already went through this, but there might be one more message. A good, strong gorilla, a good friend, a good, trusted companion you can count on at this time. But who's also very protective of home and children. Yeah. No? That's it. Yeah? No, they said there's one more. There it is. Some of the best rappers in the game. I think that was an afterthought. I think that's for somebody who watched all the way through and got a kick out of this reading. And maybe you're a rapper. I don't know. Love you all. Oh, I held it upside down. Are you upside down about this? Some of the best rappers are in the game are good, strong gorillas. Some of the best rappers in the game made poor life choices. I love you.